Welcome to the soothing cosmos, where the wonders of the universe unfold in calm and captivating detail. Here, we journey beyond our world, exploring the mysteries of space, the beauty of distant planets, and the secrets written in the stars. If you enjoy traveling through the cosmos with us, remember to subscribe and join our voyage across the universe. Flat Earthers are wrong, the science of our round planet. For thousands of years, human beings have looked at the horizon, watched the sun set, and asked, what shape is the Earth? Today, it may seem obvious that we live on a round planet orbiting the sun. And yet, there is a small but loud group of people who continue to argue otherwise. These are the Flat Earthers, people who claim that Earth is not a sphere, but a flat plane. In this chapter, we will explore why that idea is wrong, not through insults or ridicule, but through simple, observable facts. The evidence for Earth's roundness is all around us, and you don't need to be a scientist or astronaut to see it. With nothing more than careful observation and a curious mind, anyone can discover the truth. Contrary to a popular myth, most ancient civilizations did not believe the Earth was flat. As early as 500 BCE, Greek philosophers like Pythagoras and later Aristotle argued that Earth must be spherical, based on careful observation. By the time of Eratosthenes in the 3rd century BCE, the round Earth was not just an idea, it was measured. Eratosthenes calculated the circumference of Earth using nothing more than shadows cast by sticks in 2 different cities. His calculation was astonishingly accurate, and it proved beyond doubt that Earth could not be flat. For the next 2,000 years, from sailors who navigated the globe to astronomers who charted the heavens, the evidence continued to pile up. Today, with satellites, space travel, and instant global communication, the roundness of Earth is not a matter of debate. It is a matter of fact. The evidence you can see yourself. A. Ships disappearing over the horizon. If Earth were flat, you could watch a ship sail away and see it shrink uniformly until it vanished. But that's not what happens. Instead, the hull disappears first, then the masts, and finally the tip of the sails. This is exactly what you would expect if the surface is curved. B. Different constellations in the sky. Travel to the northern hemisphere and you can see the North Star, Polaris. Travel far enough south, and Polaris disappears below the horizon. Instead, you'll see entirely different constellations, like the Southern Cross. If Earth were flat, everyone should see the same sky no matter where they live. But they don't, because the Earth is round. See, time zones. On a flat Earth, day and night should happen everywhere at once. But in reality, when it's morning in New York, it's night in Tokyo. The sun rises and sets at different times across the globe, something that only makes sense on a rotating sphere. D. Lunar eclipses. During a lunar eclipse, Earth passes between the sun and the moon. The shadow Earth casts on the moon is always round. Always. No matter the angle, the shadow is curved, which would not be the case if Earth were flat. E. Airplane travel. Flights between distant cities often curve across the map. To a flat Earth believer, this looks like nonsense. But on a globe, those curved routes are actually the shortest possible paths, known as great circles. Airlines use them every day because they save time and fuel. Since 1961, when Yuri Gagarin first orbited the planet, humans have seen Earth from space with their own eyes. Every astronaut since has described the same breathtaking view, a glowing blue sphere against the blackness of space. Satellite images, live video feeds, and even private spaceflights now confirm what we have known for centuries. The Earth is round, and we can see it directly. Flat Earthers often claim these images are fake. But to believe that, you would have to assume that thousands of scientists, engineers, astronauts, and even amateur satellite enthusiasts are all conspiring together. The simplest explanation is the true one: the Earth is a globe. If the evidence is so overwhelming, why do some still cling to the flat Earth idea? Mistrust of authority. Many flat Earth believers simply do not trust governments, scientists, or space agencies. To them, the round Earth is part of a massive conspiracy. The power of the internet, social media platforms allow fringe ideas to spread widely, giving small groups a louder voice than ever before. Psychology of belief: once someone adopts an idea, even without evidence, they may resist changing their mind. Believing the Earth is flat can feel like belonging to a special group that knows the truth. Understanding this psychology helps explain the persistence of the flat Earth idea. But it does not make the idea any more correct. Experiments you can do yourself. You don't need NASA or billion-dollar rockets to prove Earth is round. You can do it with simple experiments. Shadows at noon: place 2 sticks in the ground hundreds of kilometers apart. Measure their shadows at the same time. If Earth were flat, the shadows would be identical. They are not. Watch a sunset from 2 heights. At sea level, the sun sets earlier than it does from a high balcony or mountain. The curve of Earth causes the difference. Long-distance photos: with a powerful camera, you can watch buildings or mountains slowly appear over the horizon as you approach them. The curved surface hides the lower parts first. These experiments are easy, repeatable, and impossible to explain on a flat Earth. The flat Earth belief is not just about geography. It is about how we approach knowledge itself. Science is not about blind trust in experts. It is about evidence, observation, and repeatable experiments. The round Earth is not an opinion. It is a conclusion drawn from countless independent lines of evidence. Whether you are in a classroom, on a ship, in an airplane, or looking up at the stars, the data all point to the same truth. The idea of a flat Earth may seem harmless, even amusing. But it also shows the danger of ignoring evidence and replacing it with belief. The Earth is round, not because scientists say so, but because anyone can test and see the evidence for themselves. From the curved shadow on the moon to the images from space, from the flight paths across the sky to the horizon at sea, the truth is undeniable. We live on a beautiful, round planet, a fragile blue sphere spinning in the vastness of space. When you next watch the sun dip below the horizon or the moon rise into the night sky, remember, you are standing on a globe, one tiny world in a universe of wonders.